Greetings and welcome to Studio G. My name is Maurice and I'm your host. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a lot of new updates to Social Security, Medicaid, and what's in store for the future of Social Security. So sit back, take notes, and enjoy the video. Okay, first up is Medicare Part B premiums will be lowered by 3%. Okay, so this is very good news because the last time Medicare Part B premiums fell was over a decade ago. So that's great news. There'll be less money coming out your check. Also, the prescription medications can now be negotiated. So I'm going to put President Biden on so you can hear what he says about
For years,
this.
Big Pharma has blocked us in Medicare from negotiating drug prices, but not this year. We beat Big Pharma. We finally beat them, first time. Big Pharma lost. And folks, now Medicare will have the power to do what so many Democrats and many Republicans in the past talked about doing, lowering prescription drug prices.
Next up, the state of Pennsylvania will be raising the income threshold for food stamps. Now, this is great news for people who live in Pennsylvania because your state is going to raise food stamps to 200% of the federal income guidelines. That's going to open the door for almost 500,000 people to receive food stamps in that state. The raise will take effect October 1st. Okay, making another 174 households newly eligible for what's now called the Supplementary Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. So that's a very good deed for people in Pennsylvania. If you haven't watched my video on the SNAP, probably want to check that out. That's on the channel. If you just click on the channel, you can see that. Okay, video. And next up is about the future of Social Security. So you remember that video I told you where be sure you vote in November because it's very important. And I'm gonna say this again, I'm not on a particular party line. Let me say that first. So, but I believe in voting for my interests. And so if you live in the state of Georgia, and I'm gonna read this little part to you. Republican Buddy Carter, who is running to be the top Republican of the House Committee next year, he's from Georgia, has discussed Social Security reform and opened the door to a possibility of future benefit cuts. That's this guy right here. Now, he says he's not suggesting that the current benefits be cut, but the future retirees' benefit gets cut. Okay, so that's why I say vote your interest. When you go vote, figure out what candidates have your best interest. Sometimes you might want to not do party lines, and I hate to tell people that, but you might want to see where each candidate stands on certain agendas that you agree or disagree with. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not a politician, and I'm not hoorah for either side. I just believe in helping the people. If you're a Democrat, you help, that's fine. And if you're a Republican, you help, that's fine. I believe in America. So again, be sure you guys vote. Now, President Biden is trying to fulfill all of his campaign promises, it looks like, before the midterms, because we see he just did the Medicaid and the Medicare Part B deal. So what he's trying to do now is fulfill his promises that he promised during the election. He's already done the student loan promise. Let's see if he keeps his promise about Social Security, the $200 raise, the extra 5% for recipients over 80 years old. So let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. And thanks again for stopping by and watching one of my videos. This is Maurice. Have a great